So Shonen Jump are really gunning for Black Clover to be something special, and we can see why, since as they have even said themselves in their own magazine that they want Black Clover to be the new Naruto. As you can see in the red box, it clearly states that Shonen Jump really want Black Clover to be that new Naruto. And by the way of English territory countries really pushing this to be the next big shonen series, namely Crunchyroll, and the fact that, you know, Shonen Jump are really pushing it to make it 51 episodes, and that is what this video is going to be about, is Black Clover being 51 episodes long. Is it going to be the same as Boku no Hero, where it is going to be in seasons, where it was already contracted for 3 seasons? Or the fact, are they trying to do long running series yet again, starting with Black Clover being 51 episodes? Because as you know, it seems like the Japanese economy is boosting up to the point where we can see a lot more series that can be non-seasonal and keep going forward and forward and forward. And it kind of explains episodes 1 foreshadowing, where it goes up to 100 chapters in, which if we look at 51 episodes and you do 2 chapters an episode, it would work out. But it seems like from episode 2 that they did put in a little filler, which I thought was relevant anyway, and it built up to some good characterization and a little bit of backstory, so I wasn't too bothered by that. But depending on how the pacing will go with Black Clover, could this in fact be another Soul Eater, where Soul Eater was 51 episodes but ultimately went down a filler route on the second half? Hopefully Black Clover doesn't have that, but if Black Clover flops, it's a possibility that they could just filler end it, but who knows. Now, saying that, it is quite clear that Shonen Jump really want this to succeed, whether they think it's good, whether they think it's bad, whether the community thinks it's good or bad or not. On their mind, they have already shown to us that they want this to be the next Naruto, and they will push it as such, because as far as it goes for this generation anyway, is that One Piece, Boku no Hero and Black Clover are now the big 3, the new big 3, whether you guys like it or not. That is the new big 3. Shonen Jump are really making it apparent that they want this to succeed. Boku no Hero already made itself successful. It did that on its own. What Shonen Jump really want to do, I do believe that they thought that there would be some controversy behind this series. That's why they're pushing it so hard. Like you'll see on stations such as Ikebukuro Station, they literally have a Black Clover plastered everywhere. Now, would I say this is forced advertising or forced marketing? Not yet, I don't say. I mean, it's not as bad as I personally think with One Piece, but I do feel like, oh, you know, this is new, it's a new anime. Generally, when new anime come out, especially when I went to Japan, they promote whatever's running on in that season. They want to be the anime of the season, essentially. They want to be that studio or that series that really kicks it off. And I think what Shonen Jump are doing, especially as it's manga panels as well, it's not like anime promotion, and it's manga. I do generally believe Shueisha are trying really hard to try and push this series to be the best that it can be, and to make this its next Naruto, because it wants it to fill that void. So the question is, if there's One Piece that obviously is still One Piece, and you have Black Clover which is trying to take over Naruto, does that make Boku no Hero the new Bleach, or is that like its own new thing now? But yeah, I don't want to touch on it too much because I've got everything I want to say. Like, obviously Shonen Jump really want to push this series, and the fact that it's going to be 51 episodes. Could it be in 3 seasons? Who knows? But the question is, realistically, could this go down a Soul Eater route where it goes like filler halfway through? Or is it actually going to go the full 51 episodes? Or do you think this is Shonen Jump's new way of trying to bring back the long-running series genre, if you know what I mean, like in anime, without taking the seasonal break, just like it did with, you know, the older anime shows and stuff like that. So it is interesting, to say the least, of what's happening with Black Clover. So whether you like it or not, it seems like we're going to be having Black Clover for 51 episodes. Like it or you hate it, it's here, and it's here to stay for a little bit. I don't know what Shonen Jump's got planned after that 51 episodes, but only time will tell to see where Black Clover leads after that. Because I do believe Beelzebub had 60 episodes before being cancelled, because obviously it just wasn't getting the retraction. So, you know, it is possible that it could go on longer. It's possible that after this deadline, you know, if it does well, if it does bad, that will be the deciding factor of its security in Shonen Jump, so to say. But I'm gonna leave it off with that. Tell me your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below, what you think of Black Clover having 51 episodes. Oh, I've just thought about it. If that's got 51 episodes, fuck! Boruto? Black Clover? Yeah, we ain't getting Bleach for another year. Fuck's sake. Anyway, I'm gonna catch you motherfuckers later. You guys, of course, have this fine day being Hanson. Maybe next Jump Festa. I mean, a year from now would be Jump Festa again doing the promos, so we might see. Who knows? Who knows after the Bleach movie? Who fucking. Anyway, I'm gonna catch you motherfuckers later. You guys, of course, have this fine day being Hanson. But as always, people, Peace out.